Morning guys, Greg here from AW Works. Just a quick fit up video on the Adventure Moto supplied motor track racks here for the WR250R. There is quite a bit of confusion because there's no video about where this goes. I've undone the seat, 2 bolts underneath, seat off. I've undone the 4 bolts down through here, which was holding my small gauge rack. If you don't have a small gauge rack, you have 2 10mm headed bolts here. You take the rubber ring off your ECM and that pulls out through the back. Allows access to the back area here. And one we didn't clean earlier. Now, the cameraman comes up close here. This is our bracket here, and it needs to bolt in 1 bolt through here with a nut that comes in the kit, and another bolt through there with a nut that comes with the kit. With that in place, our rack on this side, which I'm not taking out the plastic, now bolts in there and on there. You also need to trim the front off here, okay? Make sure that nut bolt doesn't protrude. Turn the head off it on the lathe if you need to, or get a finer head bolt. The other side, Paul, bring that in. You need to take off your helmet lock, use your key, pop the lock open, get a Torx bit, undo that, and it bolts, the other rack bolts to there and to there with the bolts that come in the kit. Lastly, you have this bar. Obviously it goes across the back like that, and sits there between the two. That has the 4 small bolts. So our kit has 4 small bolts and nuts, like so. It's 4 of those for this rack. You have 2 bolts, washer and nut through the top bracket, the small bracket we looked at both ends, down and through. One little tip. This bit here where you're putting the bolt through is hollow. We normally get a spacer or a nut and we slide it through with a magnet or a screwdriver, and that stops that crushing that down when you tighten it up. Loose fit everything. So everything's on, just a couple of turns, everything's all jiggling. Put everything in before you start tightening it up. Have a good day.